Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Hey, this is Inflewence, and this is the transformation from alt mode to robot mode for DX9's mini double dealer. Basically, I'm doing it from the bird mode because if you can do it from the bird mode, you can do it from the car mode if you want to do it from car to robot, because it's even less complicated. So take these out like that. Of course, the ball joint's still falling off. I just unfurl or unpeg some of this stuff. The back can be unpegged, and you can unpeg these arms. Stick this back in here so I don't lose it. Put that arm back like that, together, closed. Again, put this one back, closed. And I'll just leave it at that. I'll spread it out a little bit. Wings you can fold up just to get them out your way, but you can kind of leave them the way they are. Just like that. Now let's get these legs out of here. Can unpeg them and move this around like that, and then you can move this out and down. It's just easier to do, and then you can fool with all of this stuff. So now when you put this back, remember to turn this around, because I forgot last time, just so you can have it where you need it. You can unpeg this foot, move that out the way so you can get all this stuff out the way, and move this up in here. It should fit in this little cavity right here, which it does. And then you can move the foot back like that. Don't forget, this is the front, so and you can move this thing around and move this down and close this all up. Make sure you have the peg holes on the outside of the leg, so then you can close this down like that and close this down like that. And then you can situate this whichever way you want it. You want it in the back or the front, I don't know, but you can also, like I said, you can put it either which way, I just move it in to make it cleaner. Pull this out. Again, flip this down. Flip it so you know that this is the front. You can move this down here like this. Just leave it. Move this down. Make sure you spin this around and put it up in like that. Unpeg the foot. Just like on the other side. Move that out the way. Then you can move all this stuff up into the leg. Again, make sure the pegs are showing, the peg holes. And you know you got it in the right spot. You might have to maneuver it, but it fits in there. You can close this over. Close this down, which I already did. And just move this up. You got some legs done. You can move this out of here like that. Move this head out of here. Put this head down in here. And then move this whole mechanism. No, can't move the mechanism yet. You got to move these out. Don't forget that. Move those pieces out. They're not tight, thankfully. Now you can move this whole mechanism, and moves around like that, so you can get the head where you need it. You can spin the head around too if you want, and move it so it's flush like that. Now you can move these arms back and push them forward on that slider right there. Push it forward and then push that forward and get this joint behind it. Then you can fold this down and get that all. You can situate that in a minute when you're putting everything together. Then you can close this down. It just clamps right there, and there's a clamp right there that goes in, or not a clamp, but a peg hole goes in the peg of the arm. As long as you had the arm all the way where you need it to be, and there you go. Same thing over here. You can move that arm back, try to raise that arm up and get it out the way, then push that forward like that. Then you can move this back. A little bit easier to move all this together. I like to situate the arms forward so I can get all this stuff together. And you just push this down on here, and as long as all the fins and wings and stuff are out the way, there's two tabs that this clamps on right there. I tried. There we go. Make sure it's not out of sync. And you can move this. This tab goes in there. That's what holds this waist together. But there you go. Little snap of the wrist. You just move this down and get this arm situated. Make sure you push that up in there. Move this around here. Pull this out and move that fist out. Again, get the arm biologically correct. Move that fist out. Move it up. And here we go. Then we can put his Autobot counterpart on. Put his gun in his hand. You can pull down this peg. Peg it in. I like to peg it in over here since the missile's over here, and it's the only place you can put the missile. So you can put that down on that peg. And there you go, transformed back into a robot. All right, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.
You know, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want it.